Hey guys, welcome back to Fairy Wisdom. I am here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. So welcome to the final Mercury retrograde of 2021. Today's channel messages had a lot to do with what stuck out mostly to me was holding on to nothing creates space for everything. So I feel like we're just going to find out what Mercury retrograde has for you. What are you letting go of? What are you releasing? What are you healing? What are you manifesting? You know, just general messages. I guess we could narrow it down to Mercury retrograde, or we could just, talk about what you're releasing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. I don't want to, I don't like limiting it, but it's also good to know, what's going on. I want to thank all of you for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, all the, current subscribers, all the new subscribers. Thank you very, very much. This channel is growing very steadily and very quickly, and I am so grateful for that. I'm also very grateful to everyone who is booking personal readings, as well as counseling sessions and sending in donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are interested in doing that, that is in the description box below. So we are going to go ahead. Also, a lot of you, when I was picking out the decks to use, a lot of you, I feel like, could stand working with some amethyst right now. I don't know. I don't usually talk about crystals or stones or whatever. It's not my expertise. But it just was a message that I heard, so I'm just going to relay it. All right. I can already tell you right now, some of you are releasing being hard on yourself. Ooh, 3 cards. Ooh, thank you, Lord. I've already done dinner and stuff with the kids, but so there's this cute little ice cream shop right down the road, and they close. They're only open seasonally, and so I'm trying to get there tonight. Also, don't take eating advice from me, like nutrition. I'm working on it, I swear, but one thing at a time, okay? Anyways, all right, we have our piles. Okay, so we have pile number 1 is going to be the attitude card right here. Pile number 2 is going to be the bad dragon card, and pile number 3 is going to be the book fairy card. Pile 1, if you chose the attitude card, this is going to be I heard your Mercury retrograde reading, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here, okay? Mercury retrograde reading. Thank you so much for being here, and we are just going to dive right in. So first of all, I'm drawn very much so to this number 1. This card is card number 1. Okay, so to me, I feel like there's a brand new beginning starting for you in Mercury retrograde. Now, a lot of people say that that's not a thing. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't start anything new, la-di-da-di-da. But I feel like for a lot of us right now, just make sure that you are aware of any contracts you're signing. Make sure you're reading them in depth. Make sure you are, what I'm saying, anything new that you're starting during this time, just make sure, bless you, make sure that you are aware of what you're signing up for, reading the contracts, you know what I mean, like paying attention to things, right? Just don't shut anything down simply because it's Mercury retrograde, okay? Bless you, goodness. yeah, I feel like there's this new beginning, and it could be a new beginning just within yourself, just feeling, with the attitude card, just feeling so like, good golly, bless you. um, having boundaries, sticking up for yourself, knowing who you are, standing strong in who you are and in your truth, and not letting anyone like bully you or you know what I mean? Like, I'm hearing the word like the triggers are like non-existent, right? If anyone's trying to trigger you, they just can't, okay? You are so strong, you've healed so much that you're just untouchable, right? You just, there's nothing that anyone can do to kind of break your swag, I just heard. I don't know what that even means. I know what it means, but I mean, like, that doesn't make sense to me, but it may make sense to you. Maybe you got a good laugh out of that as I'm wearing a mom patrol car shirt, I mean. We swagging and we surfing over here, okay? But no, you know what I mean? Just like, you've healed to a point where people, the things that they used to be able to do to trigger you, right? It's just non-existent anymore, right? You're just so strong. You're so much in your power and so much in your truth and so much like aware and aligned with your purpose and your passion that it's just like, can't mess with me. I may be this little tiny fairy and you may be a big old dragon, but I ain't scared of shit. Yeah. What's that Lil Wayne verse? I'm the shit, bitch. I need toilet paper. That's what I heard. I love him. I was going to talk about him for a minute, but I won't. Alright, messages for pile one. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yep. New beginning here with the freedom card, okay? There's this, and then we got listening, and we got wisdom, and we got inner voice at the bottom of the deck. You guys are so tapped in, so connected, so aligned, okay? With your higher self, with the divine, with your guides and everything. It's just like, you can't get anything past you, pile one. You can't tell you anything, right? Like, first of all, I listen to this is pile one. Pile one, this is you talking, okay? I listen to myself first and foremost, more than before any human, right? Because I know my intuition, I know my relationship with the divine, and the messages that I receive, I trust them. I have faith in them. I believe in my gifts. I believe in my wisdom. There's also this sense of unlocking some, you know what I mean? As you're releasing things, I believe that, I feel like you were releasing a lot of things before Mercury retrograde, and what the retrograde is bringing in for you is maybe opening up a, what's the clair where you can hear? Clairsentient? No, that's where you smell. You get it. Where you can hear. Claircognizance is where you just know. Clairvoyant, okay? Right? Or is that where you see? You know. You get it. This could be a locking for you, okay? There is this sense of like remembrance, I'm hearing. Like past life, remembering who people are to you, right? Like understanding who these people are in your current life and who they were to you in a past life, and kind of putting people in where they go, right? As far as in your life, allowing people in your space, okay? Gaining freedom just by this wisdom, right? Not feeling so overwhelmed with who can I trust, who can I not trust, where am I going, you know what I'm saying? Being just very confident in who you are, the decisions that you're making, your intuition, and following your inner guidance. I'd say for Mercury retrograde, that's pretty damn good. Pile 1. Yes. I feel like one big thing you may be releasing is listening to humans over yourself. Yeah. Messages for pile 1, please. Messages for pile 1, please. Ooh. And with this, standing in your power, pile 1, the 9 of Pentacles, security and abundance. This is what you're calling in. This is what this energy, what this, like, I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I know, you know what I mean? Like, you're calling in abundance, security, financial freedom, okay? This is this freedom, financial freedom. Pile 1. Yeah, because you've stayed very dedicated and you've worked really hard for this transformation, right? Into wisdom. Into wisdom. Wow. Pile 1. You know who the fuck you are. You know the work that you've done, and you know what you deserve, and you know your worth. And that, my friend, is what you're calling in during this Mercury retrograde. Okay. Who says you can't make moves during Mercury retrograde? That's what pile 1's saying. Yeah. Yep. We got the Awakening card, and we got the Queen of Feathers, which is the Queen of Swords. Perception and truth, standing in your truth, right? Moving forward. It's represented by a bat, being able to see through the dark, right? Some of you definitely, you are a night people. You come out at night. Or maybe you do, but I mean, like, maybe you sleep in a little bit later and you stay up later at nighttime. Also understanding there's this other thing that's happening for you, pile 1, is that, like, not feeling ashamed for that sleep schedule. Like, who the fuck says that you have to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning and go to bed at 10 o'clock at night? I'm a grown-ass adult, right? Says pile 1, and if I want to go to bed at 3 a.m. and wake up at noon, well, I'm gonna fucking do it. Else for somebody. It's okay. It's okay, Queen. Yes. And then we've got the Awakening card represented by the Peacock here, okay? How beautiful is that, right? I mean, just the peacock, all the different colors, all the different eyes, right? I'm drawn to the eyes, okay? Like your third eye is lighting right up, okay? This is drawing in a new perception, okay? First of all, pile 1, you're super fucking smart, okay? You're very intellectual. You are very tapped in, and you're very divinely guided. And yeah, don't want to mess with pile 1. I just feel like you're on a mission, right? And you've been on a mission, and this Mercury retrograde is going to kind of break the laws of Mercury retrograde, and that's going to be part of a story that, you know what I mean? Like, this is something else that society has put on us, right? That you can't make serious moves, you can't do, you know, big bold things. Nothing happens during Mercury retrograde. And I feel like part of your testimony is going to be like, look what happened to me during Mercury retrograde. Yeah, you're attracting this, You've worked very hard for this, and you're just attracting this. Like, don't come off your throne. Don't. Do not. Notice that you've moved from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? I'm not saying quit working. Look. High Priestess, 8 of Pentacles. You've worked really hard to get where you are, to gain this perception, to be where you are on this spiritual journey, okay? I feel like there's a new beginning, and you know, with this mass awakening going on, if you're using your gifts to help others heal, your business is about to take the fuck off, okay? Like, in a good way. Because you've worked really hard to get to a point to be considered the teacher. Now, as teachers, we're also always students, right? That's just how it works. But you're a teacher now. You've graduated, I just heard. I just heard, don't make these too long. You know how I get. I like to get all into it and really give you guys everything. All the information that you need. Like, and my guides are always on to me like, I don't know. Save some energy. Because I do get really drained during these readings, but I just love helping you. I do. I just love helping everyone. Well, I wouldn't say everyone. Everyone that, you know, you get it. You get it. All right. What's some advice for pile 1? What's some advice for pile 1? Celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yeah. It's time to celebrate. It's time to enjoy life. For sure. Yeah. You know, keep working towards whatever you're working towards. You know, but don't be striving. Don't overdo it. Okay? Relax. Chill. Celebrate. Okay? There is a sense that, you know, people are definitely watching you. Okay? Make sure you're meditating also. Okay? Make sure whatever, as a high priestess here, okay? Make sure that you're still able to practice your spirituality, right? Don't put too much on your plate where you're not practicing spirituality for yourself, right? Make sure you're, you know, maybe you've got a morning routine where you're meditating, or you got an afternoon routine, or a nighttime routine, or all three, and you're taking your spiritual baths, whatever that looks like for you, right? I mean, everything is all about intention. So, you know, you don't have, you could have a spiritual bath that is just water, but the intention is to make it a spiritual bath of cleansing and healing and clearing, right? So, you know, make sure that you are still practicing your spirituality, okay? Learn some new things, I just heard, right? To help you kind of practice your spirituality. But, you know, definitely there are people watching you, okay? For sure. They're watching you grow. And work hard, and they're going to watch your rewards come in here, okay? All right. There's some envy, I just heard. There is some envy, but there's also, the people that support you is now outweighing the amount of people that are envious of you, right? or sending you any type of energy. And so the supportive energy is outweighing the lower, you know, the not so great energy at this point. So it's all good. Okay. Happy Mercury retrograde, and thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time, pile 1. Pile 2. We have Bad Dragon. Bad Dragon. This is your Mercury retrograde reading. So I'm going to kind of clear out the energy from pile 1. Pile 1, pile 1, pile 1. Clear it out. I let it rain. I clear it out. Some of y'all need a good cry. Just let it out. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Some of y'all just may be rainy around you. Whenever I feel like there's new energy coming in, I hear that song. I let it rain, I clear it out. And it always seems to rain. And I love opening my windows while it's raining and like after, because the smell and the air, oh, it just has this different feel to it, right? And so I feel like it's really good of like energy clearing in your space, that type of air, that type of weather. And so I don't know if it's like raining where you are. That could be a confirmation, or you know, maybe some of you, I'm seeing somebody sit out on their porch drinking some tea in the rain, or not in the rain, but you know, watching the rain, watching a storm, listening to it. Maybe you got a book. Looks really cozy. Pile 2. This is your reading. So, yeah, I feel like some of y'all have been a little bit hard on yourselves, causing, the word I'm hearing is resistance, causing a little bit of resistance in the flow, because, yeah, you've just been a little bit hard on yourselves, maybe hard on others too. We all go through this phase in our spirituality where we have what's called as, you know, we go through the ego death, and then we have a spiritual ego, right? That goes away also. It's actually there for only a quick second. You know, and when you realize it, it's like, well, that's not very good, right? Like, I didn't do all my healing to feel this way. So it goes away very quickly. It's almost like you look at, you forget about everyone being on a different journey, everyone being on a different path, and everyone having different stages, and you just, for a minute, you just assume that everyone should just be where you are, right? Your perception, your state of consciousness, and then you remember, oh wait, I was there once, and I had to do a lot of work to get where I am. So maybe I'm in the wrong right now by kind of having this sort of judgment. So understand, everyone goes through that phase, this spiritual ego phase, and it goes away very quickly as soon as you realize, right? And then you step into this phase of true, unconditional, non-judgmental love, okay? Understanding. And this is when kind of a lot of things, you know, you've already got your, like, your third eye's open, and your crown chakra's open, your chakras are aligned and things at this point. But once you go through that spiritual ego death, it just like opens all the way up, okay? Yeah. So I feel like there may be some people that you need to forgive, because you need to understand life is a journey. Everyone's on a different journey, right? It could also be that you need to forgive yourself for these same reasons, okay? There's just this sense of, you know, Don't be so hard on yourself and hard on others. While this really isn't a game, life isn't a game, and it's important, especially right now with everything going on. Don't take it too seriously also, right? Live in the moment, stay in the flow. Do what makes you happy. That's the ultimate goal, right? All right, messages for, wow. Okay, so we got this right here, the air card. So this is going to go a couple different ways. For some of you, there is an air sign that you need to keep out of your energy. Okay, forgive this person, but do not let them back in. Okay, they're still in the reverse. They still don't have good intentions. Okay, but for others of you, you know, for the majority of you, this is including the people that was for also. When I turn this card in the upright, we also have the trust card. So this to me, you know, basically means, you know, trust the process, trust, you know, when you are being guided to be around people, when you're drawn to people, trust that there's something that they have to teach you. There's something, you know what I mean? There may be another lesson there. You know, trust your intuition, trust your heart, okay? And trust your guidance, trust the angels, trust the process, okay? Trust your manifestations, I just heard also. I feel like for you, Pi, too, there is a heart chakra, like reawakening. I'm hearing like a reawakening of the heart chakra during Mercury retrograde. Okay, just really like, it's like this energy of like, you know what I mean? Like maybe you watch some romantic movie, or you see a cutesy little post on Facebook of this like adorable couple, or you know what I mean? And you're just like, oh my gosh, I love love. You know what I mean? Like you're totally single, just eating Pringles. No, I'm joking. I don't know. You could be. I just heard that, but you know, just doing your own thing, but still seeing other people in love and just embodying the energy of love, and just really, I don't know, it feels good. It feels really good, this heart chakra reawakening here. Messages for pile 2. It's like a new sense, a new way of nurturing, right? I feel like there is like, it's like a new perception here, a new way of nurturing for you. Messages for pile 2, please. Whoop. That one just wanted to fly. Yeah. Yep. Yes. So we got the 9 of Swords. You are going through a transformation here, okay? Definitely a spiritual transformation, all right? It's like this transition, okay? This Mercury retrograde is bringing you into this transition. Not being so, like I said, you know, the 9 of Swords in this deck is represented by the porcupine, right? Anyone that gets close gets pricked, right? I feel like you're letting this go, and you're really kind of turning into this, you know, we've got a dragonfly here, and then we've got, you know, a butterfly and coming out of the cocoon, okay? I feel like for sure you're going through a transition. Your heart chakra is reawakening, and you're allowing that spiritual ego to die. This is bringing in a lot of change. It's kind of putting you in this Knight of Wands action energy, okay? There could be a union for some of you, we've got the Two of Cups and the Love card. And then the Six of Wands. This could be somebody from your past. Okay. Potentially. With this heart chakra opening.
The videos are taking too long. It's always getting dark.
I've only been doing it for 30 minutes. Do you feel like it's taking too long? The process is taking too long. Pile 2. I get it. We tend to get a little bit impatient during these, you know, but we can't rush divine timing. It is what it is, right? Messages for pile 2, please. Yeah, you've done a lot of healing. A lot of healing, okay? Either that or you're about to embark on this journey, okay? You're in this Eight of Swords, or you were in this Eight of Swords energy here, okay? But you pulled away from, I'm sorry, excuse me. Tacos. Anyway. Yeah, cutting out things that no longer serve you, okay? This Mercury retrograde may be a lot of healing for you, okay? You may be pulling away from people who are no longer serving your good, right? They could be the bad dragon, right? Maybe it's not your spiritual ego. Maybe that was just for some of you. But you're pulling away from a lot of drama, a lot of nonsense, a lot of chaos, a lot of, you know, bullshit. And you're moving on, right? From anything that caused you heartache, anything that broke your heart in the past, and you're just cutting out things that don't serve you anymore, right? You're on the mission to happiness, wish fulfillment, 10 of Cups, okay? Yeah. For some of you, there is a reconciliation here. And this person could be going through this transformation right now, and they could be pulling away from all the drama and the chaos and the nonsense that probably caused you two to split up. There could have been an air sign that caused you two to split up. Energetically, I just heard. That's for a couple of you, okay? Out of jealousy. Man, that jealousy spirit and envy spirit, they really do a number on people. What's some advice for pile 2, please? Advice for pile 2. And then we're going to move on to pile 3. Tell me about that. Advice is to go ahead and take this leap of faith into healing, okay? It's not easy, and I feel like people are watching you. I feel like you know that, okay? And I feel like it could be this, you know, people are making you feel some type of way for this journey that you're taking, right? It could be people are making you feel some type of way because you're spiritual instead of religious, all right? And that's where this bad dragon is coming from, right? These are other people judging you because they don't understand you. They don't understand spirituality because they're too shallow to look into it. They're too shallow. It's not meant for them, right? It's meant for you to go through this process and then to show them what it did for you and what it could do for others, right? You are the teacher here, okay? So some advice is definitely go ahead and do the healing. Go through this process, go through this transition, go through, I wouldn't say completely let your guard down, but let go of any drama, let go of any chaos, let go of any heartbreak. Emotionally move on from things. Cut things out that are no longer serving you. Trust the process. And whatever's trying to leave your life, allow it to leave. Whatever's trying to enter your life, use your discernment. Okay? If you don't know how to use your discernment, pray and set the intention on and ask God to teach you how to use your discernment, right? Create a relationship with God, create a relationship with the universe, and go through this transition, all right? In cycles, okay? Let go of the drama. Who cares what these people think? I know that it's scary. Trust me, I know that it's so scary at the beginning because it's like, it's hard to be yourself. I mean, take it from somebody who has, a very religious grandmother. And, when I first told my dad about me reading cards, he called it voodoo shit, okay? Like, clearly they have no idea what they're talking about. They're just, based on the perceptions of everyone else around them, I'm doing, the devil's work, right? Let that go. It took me a long time to let that go, but I promise once you do, there is this new sense of freedom and everything just opens up. Like I can just be myself and I don't care. I don't care. Because I know my intentions. I know my heart. And God knows my heart. And God blesses me. And God protects me. And God has my back. And God gave me the gift to do this, to help others heal. So whatever it is that you feel like people may be judging you for, or people may be looking down on you for, move on from it, okay? Move on from these people, because you've been given this. This has been put on your plate for a reason. It's here to help other people, okay? Yeah. For sure. Call Archangel Michael and Raphael. They will help you. They will help you let go of this fear. It's like there's a sense of like opening your throat chakra, but they will help you get through this. All right, they'll help you move on from this, and stay focused on your purpose and your path and your journey, and not worry about what's going on all around you. Right, laser focus. Okay. All right. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and we'll see you next time. Pile 2. Pile 3. If you chose the book fairy card, this is going to be your reading. So I feel like some of you could be learning something new, but ultimately I feel like a lot of you are just like broadening your knowledge on something that you already know. Okay. I feel like it could actually have a lot to do with spirituality here. Okay. With all the purple, your intuition, maybe learning new ways of using your intuition, maybe practicing your intuition, maybe learning new spiritual things. I just heard calligraphy. Maybe some of you are working on calligraphy. Some of you could be writing a book. Okay. Maybe you're diving into, you could be writing your testimony in a book here. This is going to be very beneficial. It's going to be a big seller, okay? I feel like maybe you guys need to drink some water. random message, just a little bit more than what you drink. I don't know. You don't have to take that advice from me. It's just this is what I heard, okay? Understand, pile 3, that I am just a channel, okay? You know, I've done a lot of healing myself, and I have a lot of my own wisdom and whatnot from you know, but I am a channel, so I am relaying messages from fairies and ascended masters and celestial beings in the spiritual realm, okay? So this human Corie is still just a human, okay? I am not, and nor will I ever be perfect, although I do try to be better today than I was yesterday every single day. All right, messages for pile 3. I don't know, maybe some of you guys needed that for some reason. All right, so we got the Fire card and we got the Truth card. I feel like you were on a spiritual journey. I feel like there is somebody coming to you in the future to tell you some sort of truth here that they have been hiding from you, okay? This could very well be during Mercury retrograde. That's when a lot of people from the past tend to show up, right? Could be a fire sign. This fire sign could just be somebody who was working on your solar plexus, right? Somebody who was taking your energy, trying to slow you down by messing with the energy, your will to do things, okay? There is some sort of truth that is coming out here, okay? For some of you, again, this is you writing your truth, right? This is you know, writing a novel, writing a book about your truth, your testimony here, okay? I feel like you're going to start it during Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure that it's going to be finished by the end of Mercury retrograde, but you're going to get a big chunk of it done during this retrograde here, okay? There's going to be a lot of going inward and channeling and writing, okay? I also feel like you guys are really starting to be able to see into the future, okay? See the truth of the future and, you know, getting visions potentially in your dreams. And it's almost like prophecies. And you could turn that into a book also, pile 3. Some of you could write children's books. For a couple of you, in the future, I feel like you guys are going to help reform school for children. And the structure of it, you know, as everything is breaking down in the world as it is, it's creating space for restructure and rebuilding. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that's going to be restructured and rebuilt, like the curriculum, the schedule of it, and all of that. And I feel like for some of you, you may very well be extremely involved in this. Thanks for being on my channel, and thank you for contributing. Messages for pile 3. Messages for pile 3. I don't know what that all had to do with Mercury retrograde, though. These could be things that are like, the awareness of these things could be opening up Are you fucking kidding me? Listen, the minute I'm saying the awareness of these things could be opening up for you the Tower card. I flipped it over as a Tower card. Are you joking me? Like, yeah. So you guys there may be some sort of awareness, like a Tower moment, like a aha. Like, this is the alignment. This is where I'm supposed to be going. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? Look, light bulb. Just confirmation all over the place. Yes, I feel like you're releasing some things that aren't aligned with your path, your journey, and where you're going, and that's allowing these, these intuitions, this truth to come into you, okay? Some of you may be getting visions about, this during meditation and whatnot. Hey, Zai. Yeah. What time is it, babe? Can you look on your phone? Okay, all right, I'm almost done with this, guys, and then we'll go. Gotta make sure we get to the ice cream shop. Oh, it's so not good for your body, but you love what you love. Yeah, this is going to be wish fulfillment, okay? You guys, there is this moment coming towards you, okay, that you have been waiting on, all right? It's just a huge alignment. It's just some sort of huge truth about your future, about who you are, about where you're headed, about what you're here to do, this purpose, this path, like, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, you could be very well known for what it is for. Like I said, especially if you're writing books, whatever it is, you're going to be very well known, but also it's a huge wish fulfillment for you, okay? You have done the healing work in order to bring this to fruition, in order to align to this, okay? Holy cow. I don't even want to dig into it because I want you to have the moment on your own. You know what I'm saying? Because those aha moments are so beautiful, and I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, look, I kind of slid the deck. Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning, okay? This could be an offer that's coming to you, and it's going to just be when this offer shows up, you're going to be like, oh, yes! By George, that's it. Oh, goodness. You're going to be very excited. Yes, you are. Some of you, it could be teaching, reformed teaching adults, right? Through spirituality, through awakening and whatnot. I mean, it's going to be different for everyone. But I very much feel yeah, you're releasing some burdens here. You're letting go of burdens. And that's what's allowing this light bulb to come in, right? This moment, this aha moment, because you're decluttering your mind with all the burdens. You're letting all that go, right? You're not overthinking anymore. You're not over, whatever. You're just in the flow, okay? And that's what's allowing this moment to come in. What's some advice? Advice for pile 3. Oh, try to get that back up. Keep your eyes on the prize, okay? Keep working on your spirituality. Keep growing. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your spiritual practices. Do not dim your light for anyone, okay? Actually spread your light as much as possible here, okay? Balance is what brings this in, okay? Balance within your mind, body, and your spirit, all right? This that's coming in here, yeah, it's what you've been waiting on. It is what you've been waiting on. It's a brand new beginning to your brand new life, right? Absolutely. Total victory. Okay? You've been like daydreaming about it. It's like, but you didn't know how exactly it would play out. You didn't, you know what I mean? Like you knew, you had an idea of like what you wanted to do, right? You wanted to have some sort of imprint in the spiritual world, or in the world of children, like in the reform of this new earth, some way, right? But you, I feel like you've been here so many times that you kind of dibble and dabble in everything, right, pile 3? And so it was kind of like, what am I here to do this time? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure where this is headed right now, okay? And so then it's like, there's this moment that's coming in. I feel like you're letting go of this pressure of having to know what you're supposed to do, and when you're supposed to do it, and how you're supposed to do it, right? You're letting that go, and you're just standing in your truth that is right here in this very moment, and then boom. Either this opportunity, this moment, this download, something happens, and it just completely, like, you're already aligned, but it just like catapults you into this purpose. And it's total wish fulfillment. It's going to totally balance everything in your life here. It's what you've been dreaming of. So that's happening for you during Mercury retrograde. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And I will see you next time.